Oh, you can't do that. You gotta do this. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being a dork.
Hi, Bandito. What are you doing? Was you just up on the roof right there? If I knew how to work my new phone, I'd have got a picture of that up there. You were so cute. I know, buddy. What you doing? Huh? Hi, Kiddamus. Hi, Kiddamus. What you doing, buddy? Good. Yes, good boy. You just turned 1 year old, didn't you? Huh? You're not a kitten anymore. It's almost a full moon tonight. Almost a full moon tonight. Hello, buddy. You gonna come down? Oh, big yawn. Here's the new sconces I just put in. There's the new photostatic. So that when the sun sets, these come on automatically. I can get zapped by a spider web. Oh, don't roll in the dirt, silly. You gotta climb into bed with me when you come in the morning. Lord knows the crap you get into before you climb into bed with me. I'm kidding. Oh, I got this thing sitting out here. The other bites usually sit right here too. Hey, kitty cat. Kitten. Where you going? Huh? Kitty cat. Bandito. El gato bandito. Hey, buddy. Oh, no. There's the van I'm supposed to be living in. There's the van's right there. Oh, but I'm living in the van.
I'm living in the van. I'm living in the van down by the river. Down by the river.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, that's always so funny. I'm living in the van down by the river. Hey, here's another good one here. I've never posted this one. Where's everybody tonight? Oh, well, there's seven in. Was nobody talking? Is this thing not working? Somebody said 429 server error. Imagine that. Um, I got a couple text messages and some emails saying something might be wrong with trying to get into the room. So that's interesting. Nobody can talk. Nobody can, other than Dankrupt and PayPal me. Nobody else can say anything. I can restart this thing. Well, it looks like there's 10 people thumbs up with 8 in the room. Very interesting. See what happens here. Well, soon I'm going to have some time here. Oh, there we go. I'll just stop it as soon as it gets loaded up here. This one's a doozy. I've never posted this cop watch either. This is the first time anyone's ever seen this before. So, oh, and so in case anyone wants to know where Bandit ended up, Well, thanks, Thomas Moreno. Thank you very much. This is where Bandit ended up. Thank you very much to the cat killing crew. So, yeah, if we're having, well, no, it seems like people are starting to pop in the room here a little bit. So, yeah, we're good. And if you found me boring, there's other live channels that can be happening. So, go have fun, young man. There's, you know, thank you very much. What's up, Loki? Yeah, speaking of, so I just got through showing a video of the kitten while he was still alive. So I really haven't gotten going yet. Like, I was informed that there was a problem with the server. The very first comment said that there was a 429 server error problem. So, but it looks like we're doing okay. We got 13 in, or 13 thumbs up, 9 in. Hell, I'll take that. Oh, for what's going on in the world, that's fine. That's all good. Tony's Talk podcast, of course, got to give that big dog a shout out. Online radio, frequency 42.0. Check him out. Check him out. Speaking of voice of the audio, Radio 760, he's in here tonight. What's up, big dog? Check him out also on online radio. These guys really got some interesting stuff happening. You should check out that style of entertainment. Uh-oh, they're bringing him here. 5150 here in La Jolla. Here they come. Twin Star. So, Thomas Moreno, thank you very much. I know I'm boring. You the man. At 60 years old, I appreciate that. I am boring. So here, just because I'm bored, you can always go back and watch the kitten video. Listen, if you find kitten videos not cute and not boring, then something's wrong with you. So here's a video that no one's ever seen before. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this.
Okay, you're saying I made a U-turn? So, because, I mean, and you're saying I made a U-turn? Sir, you made a illegal turn across a no solid yellow line. You blocked traffic without signaling. I saw no signal. Then you backed up into here. Now I'm trying to ask you just what's going on. Wow. Really? Yeah. I could have put my lights and signs on and made this a stop. I'm just trying to talk to you and figure out what's going on. Nothing's going on. So, do you have permission to park in their driveway? This is a private business here. And you have no authority over it. And you have no authority over this or the business. Obviously, I'll be contacting one outside the customer electronic. That's all I'm asking you, sir. If you work here. Yeah, I do. I would figure you'd be happy if somebody was checking on a van that was pulling into a driveway when nobody else here is at work. Yeah, you guys have harassed the other people who park here too. Harassed? Uh-huh. How is asking somebody to have business, at a closed business, harassing? Okay. I have documented records of showing that you guys are harassing the people that have parked here before. And again,
Cállate.
contacting somebody out of business where we get calls for burglary alarms and everything else, harassing. You can spend it any way you want to. Have a nice day. What's your name and ID, by the way, while we're here? There you go. Well, that's all right. I'm not going to get close enough to read it. Have a nice day. You're right. You're 4. No, I don't need to answer. I don't need to answer questions. I didn't do anything illegal. Did I stop you from being illegal?
Yes, that's what you stopped me for.
I told you what I saw, and I came up and I spoke with you.
Listen to the cops planning.
That's all that happened. Okay. Have a fantastic day, sir. Not starting out so well. I don't see how it is. I'm walking away, you're walking away, everybody's having a good day. Always with the last word.
No one's ever seen this video. I've never posted this before. And what was ironic is so there's a long driveway that we park the trailer boats in, that's next to that infamous park there that everybody knows about. So, and we park a lot of trailer boats. We service a lot of boats in that area. It had just so happened that we needed the whole back parking lot cleared that day. I forgot what was going on. So I had to pull the van around from the back parking lot where I'd been working on it, and I pulled it around in the driveway. And that's the only time that van hit the road. It came out of that driveway. He saw me come out of that driveway, or not out of that driveway, but out of the other portion of the building and come in and back into that deal. And he still had to stop me. Crazy as fuck. Just had to make it a point to show his authority. He lied about the whole thing, like I said, but I never posted that video. Yeah, brother, there's a few things to run on here real quick. Oh, hashtag free chili de Castro. Don't forget Eric the Brand. Shout out to Loke. Hey, Locked Out. And Cyclone. What's up, cuz? Of course, you too, Ace. What the hell you doing, cuz? Hey, so we got to talk about, again, I haven't had a chance to do my homework on Justice 8 up there in San Bernardino County. Lord knows that the sheriff's department are just as bad as Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, holy shit. They're a wild bunch. So we need to get together, and I need to fix this streamer that you're talking about and have him on here, right? I follow him over on Newsbreak as well. So he's always record the cops. So we need to do something about that. Hey, something else. So, all this crap that we do, not that it necessarily is going to do anything for me because I'm old and set in my ways. And what are they going to do for me or do to me at this point, right? But some of you youngins, some of this free Palestine stuff and these valedictorians at these big schools and all that stuff, that's all coming around to bite them in the ass for all this social media crap that they've done. So just beware out there, all you people that are trying to act like fake religious and portray them as terrorists while you're out going around doxing children and out stealing pets and killing them while being convicted for prostitution and grifting and e-scamming and begging and being feloniously convicted multiple times for Lord knows what you did wrong and to that officer in San Fernando. So watch your shit, kids. I think they've had enough. And again, let's make sure that this doesn't set a precedent about, because a lot of people have always said to these cops, "Hey man, no one's ever assaulted you, no one's ever come after you guys, no one's attacked you guys. We've always had cameras, and no matter what, even the 8 to 10 feet. Oh God!" And please quit it with that also. But we'll get to that in a second. So this might set an actual precedent here, not a precedent, where they're going to use Perez versus San Fernando and say, no, now we have to stay back X amount of feet because of this stupid bitch. Because of what she's done. Her and her alone may possibly have ruined the cop watch and auditing community just with one failed swoop, just like that. All this bullshit that she's been doing and all this he's been doing, excuse me, I gotta quit misspeaking. All this crap that he has been doing, Mr. Perez has been doing, may in the end bite us all in the end, bite us in the ass in the end. But we all know, man, that our freedoms are being taken away daily. That's the reason why the cops are all militarized up. Every time that you see anybody, anytime there's any type of altercation, they come in massive force. They bring out that Bearcat. They bring out the SWAT. I mean, they show up in overwhelming force. It's absolutely, and it's not just me that thinks this. Again, hashtag free Chili de Castro. Go over to Delete Laws, LAWZ. Go check him out. And what he says is right. When you do get confronted by cops, and if your registration is out, if your tags are out, if you're missing a taillight, if you give if you give them any probable cause whatsoever to invade your life, they will make it their mission while you encounter them for them to ruin your life, to put those torture cuffs on, to put you into the dungeon, to impound your vehicle, to cost you as much money as possible. And if best case scenario for these guys at this point, you're going to resist a little bit and you're going to get beat down a little bit. You'll probably get tased. Move your vehicle the wrong way and you're whack, 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 whack. Don't give one law credit. Laws are changing all over. Predicted it years ago. Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely. Yeah, we knew it because all of this, all these guys, not just this one, but see, because Clowny Boy has now been convicted twice of it. They might use this, and Lord knows they're listening to me. It's not like they're not. So, you know. This may be the beginning of the end right here. And we can all blame Prison Potato for this. Thank you very much, Joey Grifter Perez. Hey, see, it's hang on. Let's see. This is the reason why I like to have this discussion. And I'm glad that you're here, brother. Listen, I'm gonna get the StreamYard all figured out here on my new deal here, and get all this crap done. I'm just working too friggin' much. Hell, I got food cooking in the kitchen. I had to stop doing it just to come in here and do this, just to survive the rest of the week. That's how busy I am. I never agreed with Eric's style either. Oh, you guys hush down there. I don't want to hear you crap anymore. I didn't agree with Eric's style whatsoever. But did Eric ever incite someone to violence? And same with Chili. Chili would see and listen. Chili's saying he wants to get involved in government. When I become governor, listen, man. He's furious. You know, he talks with embodiment. When I become governor, it's going to be peace officers. All this militarization. No, they execute you, they hurt you, dude. They're going to be in trouble for it. I mean, dude, they're supposed to be working for us. Listen, man. When I've encountered them a few times, the one time over there in Eastern Division, when I went over there in the median strip, when I caught them trying to get those guys on that on ramp over there on the 805, when they encountered me and grabbed up on me, that guy immediately grabbed my hand and my wrist and put it under fucking the immediate fucking pressure to where if I moved, all he had to do was twitch and my wrist was broken. And I'm like, yo, dude, I know what you're doing. Don't be doing that. You ain't got to do all this. So, and not to go back into my history, but you guys got to realize my daddy he was an associate chief of police. He was like second down or third down to being the chief of police. He was a lieutenant colonel, but still he was there. And all the years, I remember him there was the very small select parts because they had to fight the Dixie Mafia and the entire group they were all good cops. They talked all the time about all the asshole bad cops that were there in Louisville Metro Police Department. Now they got all bad cops, as we all know that public safety has exposed all through Jeffersonville, Clarksville, Louisville Metro Police Department, down south, Evansville, down on I-65. And that's just Kentucky's part of the neighborhood. I mean, look at what Long Island Audit is doing. He's moving his way up into Connecticut last time I saw, and the Connecticut boys are just, they're furious at this dude. Like, what are you doing, boy? Knowing the laws, no. We tell you what to do. This is Connecticut. What are you doing? It's like, what? This ain't the Confederate hillbilly state. What the fuck are you all doing out there? Well, that's what makes different opinions in America so fantastic. So, and we do gotta agree, man. American law enforcement, buddy, they spinning out of control in this country and have been, and they seriously need to be put into check, and they need to be put into check by a civilian oversight, however that may be, done. Yeah, his attorney, man, his attorney turned out to be a friggin' snowflake. I mean, he took every bitch slapping that the judge and that the prosecutor gave at him. I mean, he just completely tucked his tail and just cowered down. And I mean, listen, granted, Chili admitted that he stepped on his own deck. He shouldn't have called the cops pigs. He goes, listen, man. He tells you all the time. He goes, man, listen, you do. And you guys hear you guys hear, listen to me. I've taken screenshots. Keep on telling you guys that when I go to these courthouses and this crap, judges, courthouses, courtrooms, they're sovereign. Those are the true ultimate sovereign citizens. Judges are the ultimate sovereign citizens. If we haven't seen time and time again when law enforcement pull them over, no matter what they're doing. Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor. Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you. Yeah, put all the kids that you kidnapped back in the car and everything. Yeah, and the alcohol open is fine, and all the drugs that's fine, Your Honor. Go about your business. I'm just being, facetious at that point. But we've seen time and time again many body cam and many videos off the dash cams off cruisers of cutting judges loose over and over again. Is Marine band like CB? No, completely different. CB's like 10 meter, 27 megahertz, and then all like aircraft and boat is VHF and UHF. So, what else? Oh, San Joaquin. I could certainly bring up that friggin' ass clown. Cannot forget about that guys. Neither with what we saw last night from the troll, aka I'll be quiet. Johnny, yeah, spit that. Yeah, I haven't seen much of. I saw him out maybe about a year or so ago, and then I haven't seen him much lately. I don't even know if he's out and around kicking anymore. Hopefully he is, man. Have you seen Johnny at all lately? I have not. I might look him up here. See what the hell he's doing. You know, but I remember exclusively listening to the recording when San Joaquin hit his 100,000 and he was all party. Yeah, Mr. Checkpoint. There you go. There's the big dog about the Justice 8. About San Joaquin when he hit his 100,000, thinking that he was the shit and he was all partying down and blah, blah, blah. And he admitted recording multiple people's phone calls and turning them over to law enforcement. So, buddy, don't think that there's are those of us that are out here that don't remember your dirty deeds and you being a deadbeat dad Mm-hmm. Oh, don't forget, buddy. So it looks like your kids are doing good though. So I'm not going to throw any paws or hate on your kids though, because I've seen a few of your kids' videos and that they seem to be doing pretty badass work, brother. So good for that. But other than that, dude, the dirty deeds that you did back in the day, no. So and dirty deeds, NorCal Cop Watch, dude. You just need to take and you're just your little fat ass just needs to go away. I don't need to be body shaming, but that video of you just getting that beat down, come on, homie. If it wasn't, the state dropped her case and she hired an attorney, 5 grand, and it was for who? What was this? Peace State? I'm not sure who that is. Joseph. Yeah, I missed that. Something state dropped her case and she had to hire an attorney and she spent 5 grand and it was a fat bum. I'm sure of that. Yep, that's Chomo right there. It needs to be X'd out. That's NorCal Cop Watch. That was exposed. I know. Somebody asked what a glory hole was. That's something certainly you could Google, but make sure there are no children around in the room, please. Thank you very much. I'll be here till Thursday. I need to get my sound effects so I can do that. Oh man, oh man. Wouldn't that be all right, we'll be anyway, enough of that. Oh, kids. I tell you what. This stuff hopefully it's going to come to an end here where these people are just going to stop going out. By the way, you guys can keep on emailing me all this stuff. The more frauditors that you guys find, don't be hesitant. Just email me the link, show it right on, just bring it on down, brother. I'm gonna finish connecting this stuff over here probably in the next weekend or so if I can get a chance to finish it all. And I'll start doing this live stream broadcast. We can use the microphone. And we got the camera. Everything's just piled around, but there's the camera right there. Get it all set up right here. I got another screen that's going to go here. I got to get it out and get it mounted. That's something else I was waiting on. So I got to play and drag and watch stuff. And I'm waiting to get the other screen up right here. So that's sort of something else I got to do. Listen, man, I'm only 3 people. What can I do? Tony's Talk Podcast, you the man. Online radio, frequency 42.0. Yeah, especially with that this Saturday coming up. 420 weekend. Gotta love that. Check in with Aster there, Voice of the Audio, Radio 760. Online radio. Go check that out, cuz. Oh no, dude, karma is a bitch. Can you imagine how life is right now? And because they're already done. They're already locked down for the night. So I mean, they're roaming around inside the cages, inside the the open area where they've got like maybe 4 or 5 open benches and stuff like that where the TV is and all that, and their rooms are open at this time. But yeah, already had their dinner at 4:30. I understood the predator starting with Crowell having been exposed. Who's Crowell? Who was that? Do you like GMRS? Yes, I do. I do. I even have that in the van, as a matter of fact. And I've got a 5 water one in the van so that whoever's out hiking around with the handhelds, the van is an excellent one to use up in the mountains because everybody else has handhelds and the one in the van is 5 water and it's true 5 watt because it's off 12 volts. So it puts a whooping out there, and that's when GMRS works the best is when you're out there in the mountains and in the Chulies. Well, no, 10 meter works the best when you have 1,000 watts because it just completely saturates the entire area. And if you just, if you got a handheld, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, GMRS works well. Yes. They're having a great time. Oh, dude, I won't even finish that statement. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's 30 minutes. I got lots of vittles I got to finish cooking up inside there. Turn in your cop watching badge. Time to stand. Um, was that him? Right? That was the dude running around with Randy for a minute. F off. And people immediately attacked me, and I'm like, listen, dude, I don't even know who this guy is. I think wasn't that the dude that he showed up with what at the bridge, and he showed up doing the skydiving thing or something like that, and something else with whatever her name is. Yeah, Lou. Yeah, whatever her name was. That she kept on screwing around with somebody, and I told her, I said, you better quit screwing around with this company. She was obsessed with whatever it was, and sure, her ass just disappeared too. Yeah, see, once I people were emailing me, well, sure, you're one of them, huh? And I'm like, one of them what? Oh, are you kidding? Working in high voltage, in lots of tools, reaching into lots of nasty places. I have nothing on, nothing. Matter of fact, I even have Kevlar crap that goes on over this stuff because I'm reaching up into places that's, yeah. You know, brother, once I heard that it was official conviction, I told Randy, I said, listen, brother, I can't be a part of any of that. I don't even know why you're doing that. Or, and he tried to explain. I'm just like, I just turned out, I just shook my head and walked away. And I was just like, listen, dude, I cannot be a part of that. That's what, again, I don't get it. How you guys always allowed, and I mean, you guys out there in the auditing, you guys always gave Randy a pass. He even dropped the N bomb, and that video was notorious out there where he was calling me over and over again. And it was okay. Nobody said a word. It was all right. And he was able to go out with that clown also, and it was okay. But yet I got attacked for having, oh, sir, you're one of those. I'm like, one of those what, bro? I didn't invite that guy. I said, dude, I rolled up with Randy. I said, dude, if this guy showed up here and he showed up from wherever the hell he lived, and I don't even know where that was from, with his wife that was like 30 years his senior. It was like his mother. Oh, yeah, Desert. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was, what was that, 2 years ago on New Year's is when I got the call from the family. So, yeah, on New Year's Day, in fact. So um, I'm probably pretty sure that it was that New Year's night, and they found him in the morning is what happened. So, or that early morning hours from him partying down or something. So, I didn't get any toxicology report or anything like that or press upon the family to get the exact details. But I knew Randy to be an excessive alcoholic. Plus, he loved to smoke lots of cannabis. And it's my assumption, now this is just my assumption at this point, right here at this point, he ended up taking a wrong pill that probably had too much fentanyl or even had fentanyl in it, period. And well, we all know the end of that story. He was out. Listen, all I'm saying is he was just out having a good time. Randy was a big boy. He was 200 pounds plus. He was a good old boy. He'd been partying his whole life. But that fentanyl. So, and I'm not saying I have no proof, but I'm just saying that's what kills people. And Aster here, voice of the audio, man, he's been preaching that. Dude, he's been preaching that long before I was ever preaching the jab and the other thing that came from China. And I got to be careful what I say before YouTube does it to me again. Coach has been talking about. And that gets just for the battles next door. Thanks. Yeah, it's a shame the way he went. So the parents finally didn't want him there after it was all said and done, and he was, moved in somewhere all by himself. So, you know, without his family, whatever. And it's a shame because he was a pretty good guy. He did have a sweetheart. Um, he just needed some friends. But hey, man, what are you gonna do? That's why you got to remember how fragile life is, boys and girls. That's what I say, man. When you go out there and be nice to people. Communicate, explain to them. Because, again, like I've said, time and time again, that phrase over and over again, we all know that people are stupid and they don't know their rights. Well, no, you need to sign a release in order to put me on camera. No, yeah, okay, you all know this. But if these frauditors, instead of wanting to have this confrontation and we need to bust YouTube's algorithm to have all this shit and stop all this narcissism where it's always, if you guys notice every time we go live, have y'all ever noticed this? Every time we go live, I keep switching because it's always dark. I keep switching the circle camera right up here because I have a piece of tape over my selfie cam. Here, this is it right here. Drink. There it is. See that? That's it right there. Just push it, and it doesn't want to go back to it. It went right to it the first time. Dude, you got to keep doing that every time for them to push that narrative of the selfie mode every time they go live. There's something wrong with that. So, anyway, everybody, be careful when you go out there. Okay. Again, if you want to go out there and go do this, leave the private businesses alone. Go do government businesses. Go stop all that. Just go out and cop watch. Do the community something real good. Keep some socks, keep some dog food, keep some fresh fruit and some granola bars, some cat food. And when you go out and cop watch, when you encounter some of the unsheltered and the homeless people, by the way, that bill got spanked out in Sacramento today, to where they were just going to be able to come up while you were sleeping in your tent, no matter where it was, and just, hey, rip it open and get out of here. You got to show up in court, and give you another reason to have an FTA and to just start you into the system. But that failed today miserably in Sacramento. Hallelujah. So, anyway, stay on with the cops. Screw going to businesses and screw going and testing security at the shipyards or whatever, blah, 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 blah. We need to keep American law enforcement in check. That's what I'm saying. And don't be emailing him. I appreciate that, everybody, but don't be emailing Ace or anything. Thank you very much, Voice of the Audio, Radio 760 online. Check it out, brother. You guys email me everything. He just forwards it right to me, but he ain't got time to do that. He did the first couple ones. And so, dude, this is a little overwhelming. I said, no, brother, I appreciate that. I said, guys, just send it all to me. Thank you very much. I will take all that support. It's been patient, long patient, 4 or 5 years to wait for this. So anything that you guys want to send me, I've responded. I've tried to, and if it didn't, those of you who have sent me stuff that I've emailed stuff to, it didn't come back saying that it wouldn't return. So I assumed that it went out. That said, I had some stuff. I would love to see it as well. So, and June Street is no more. That's history. So wait until the Olympics, sympathy and all, and does it absent. Oh no, brother, I really, really, we don't even want to start talking about the Olympics and what's going to happen this with all the world protests and all the crap that's going on in the Middle East, and fuel prices are going to spike now because of escalation between Iran and Israel. And oh, brother, let me tell you, like I said, I've told everybody this, the 2024 is going to be like no other year in recorded modern history. You guys, it's going to happen. Somehow, you all watch this. Somehow, Biden and Scamala are going to get checked out on the 25th. Somehow, they're both going to get caught up on the same scandal. They're both going to get 25th out for the first time ever. They're going to pull this thing out. Somehow, Newsom, right? Gavi and Michelle Obama, Gavin Newsom and Michelle Obama. That's what they're going to play on the ticket. They're going to try to play that in the November ticket. You watch. As crazy as that sound, as conspiratorial as that sounds, you watch. They're setting up this old man for a big time fall with his son, with his hunter, and all the money. Dude, this house of cards is going to come crashing down.
Alaska 11:45, passing 2,600 for 155.
I know, huh? Hey, you just watch. Some crazy shit's going to happen this election cycle. Come on, man. Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing to the ex-presidents. They're doing everything. You want to know why? Because, dude, he's not a career politician. He's anti-disestablishment. He's not one of the good old boys. That's why they don't. Everybody else they're all indoctrinated. They're one of us, one of us, one. Dude, they all drank the Kool-Aid. Trumpy is not the Kool-Aid disciple that you think he is. And he ain't still in America down the road. So, listen, is he a megalomaniac, egotistical, crazy bastard? Yes, he is. But is he selling America out? No. Listen, all the other presidents have all made money. All the other presidents have all created war. He lost money. He didn't take his salary, and he didn't start no wars. He's different. Just saying. I'm just saying. That's why we all have different political views. Biden's house of cards. Which way you want me to go? Stumble what up or down what stairs again? What? He's like the fucking old crypt keeper. I swear to God, watching him shuffle around. I bet you they never put his ass on a bike again. Ever, ever, ever again. Be goddamn lucky he didn't break a hip on that stunt. Oh yeah. Hey, thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Hey, don't be doxing kids out there, shitheads. You hear me? Don't be grifting. Don't be e-begging. Don't be e-scamming. Don't be committing prostitutional acts. And don't be feloniously attacking officers. And you too won't end up in the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department custody in the men's central jail in downtown Los Angeles. I love you guys. Thank you very much. Voice of the Audio, ladies and gentlemen. Radio 760 online. Go check him out, brother. He's got some interesting stuff to tell you. Some interesting tunes as well. Same with the Tony's Talk podcast. Online Radio 42.0. Go check him out. See what's happening. Shout out to the Justin 8, to the Justice 8. We got to talk about them and get that taken care of. And the rest of you stinking frauditors. Well, 45 minutes. What are you going to do? All right. Hey, man, again, be good out there, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, when you encounter law enforcement, again, this is not legal advice. This is just stuff you all can look up yourself. I got to remind everybody about Pennsylvania versus Mims. Once the cops pulled you over, and like Chili says, you should already have your driver's license, registration, your insurance, everything you need right up there on your sun visor. He's not wrong about that. But something else, there's something they don't talk. He does. Pennsylvania versus Mims. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Once you recognize their authority and they tell you, they're not asking you, when they tell you to get out of the car, you can ask them. Are you just asking me? They can say, no, I'm telling you to get out of the car. Well, I don't feel well. All right. No. If there's someone who can legally drive, their license is in good standing, hand them the keys, the key fob, whatever, roll the windows up, lock all the doors, make sure your passenger, whoever else, if you have one, make sure they have the keys, but make sure the windows are rolled up. They don't, no Fourth Amendment, no sir, and get out of the car. Don't, what? You good? Is somebody, no one's on the camera. It's okay, buddy. So, there you go, boys and girls. And as usual, hey man, be good to everybody, but act accordingly. Thanks, everybody. Sentinel, Voice, Aster, you the man, brother. Voice of the Vadi, all of you, brother. Thanks for jumping in here and taking care of this. Sally, what's up, love? Thanks for taking weird question, kiddo. Joseph, you the man. Oh, Santa Monica. Before we get out of here, yeah, no, I'm gonna be out by a few seconds. I'm gonna scroll through here, make sure I shout everybody else out again. Hey, Tom Space. So, oh yeah, Twin Star Medium. What's up, Thunder Pumper? Thomas, I even give you a shout out. I know I'm boring. And PayPal me and Dank. Hey man, what's a glory hole? Thanks everybody. Peace and love from the Dubs. Everybody be safe out there. You'll see me probably again here tomorrow night. I think so, 7:30.